Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Opening night here in this brand new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston. Second baseman, number 27.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And that misses ball four, so not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. Throw over to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Josh Reddick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough or he could square it and keep it fair.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Down the first baseline. That's a hit, their first of the new season. The relay throw, and they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Now batting, Carlos Correa. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitch.
And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Matt, that's how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Brantley moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's George Springer.
Batting 6th, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swings through the slider there.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
This is line to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up with a Tribe. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Base hit, and the Indians are into the hit column for the first time this season. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And the runner back safely. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a fastball called for strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this job.
Too high. 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's the 1-2. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting fourth.
In now, Brandon Guyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. And he will beat the throw to McCann safe at home plate. Here's Michael Brantley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that misses ball one.
Well, Matt, we got 2 aces on the mound. They've already each given up a run here early in the game. I tell you what, it's not what you expected, but I do know this. You got to get them early before they settle in.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Colabello. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Hitter, Evan Gaddis.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Settling in now, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Carlos Beltran.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Lays off 1-0. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Keuchel gets the sign. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Astros, the left fielder, number 22. Josh
Into the windup
Reddick.
and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Two and 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez will be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The first baseman.
Striding in once
number
again,
9,
Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Fastball called strike, 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Another full count pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Evan Gattis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jackson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate, and when you miss by that much, something's off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Francisco.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
A high fastball is in there. 0-2. Here it comes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Ramirez becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throwing to second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Brandon Guyer. He reached on a single in his first try. tackled pauses. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game, and you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Jackson is under it. 2 gone.
The left fielder,
ready for
22.
Another shot now. Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
3-1 now. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now in the box, Chris Colabello comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready now, Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2. And a double steal try here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Hitter's up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Carlos Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. The relay. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. Ready once again, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th,
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Designated hitter.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Comes in 1 for 2 with that. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Carlos Beltran. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hyunjin Ryu is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ryu.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Down the third baseline. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Francisco Lindor.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Here's another 0-2. Hard hit to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ramirez.
From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Digging in, Brandon Geyer. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Keuchel pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now at the plate, Chris Colabello. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ken Giles is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Adrian Gonzalez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jose Altuve.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Over to first, Ryu. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Jackson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. There's Carlos Correa now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Now here it comes. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Strike 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll get in there safely. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. Here's George Springer. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Zach McAllister is out from the bullpen now as they'll make.
Now pitching for the Indians.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
For the Indians.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Number 24.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ender Inciarte.
Number 13, Ender Inciarte.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
The 0-2 home. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can. Fare any better here. Brian Pena will be summoned off.
For the Indians, number 25, Brian Pena.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit hard to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line drive to left. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now standing in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Evan Gattis.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 27.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the
number 24, Andrew Miller.
Nori Aoki will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off. The bench as he'll hit with a runner. And that misses for ball one. For Altuve, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here comes Brantley, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Michael
attention,
Feliz
please.
is out
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
as he'll get
Houston,
his first work of
number
the season
45.
here on opening night.
Michael Feliz.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Line towards center field. Springer is right there, one down.
The batter,
Ready now,
right
Brandon
fielder.
Guyer. He's singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Tyler Naquin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the
Now
inning.
pitching for Houston, number 29.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Michael Brantley. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnick is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marwin Gonzalez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Kipnis. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCann. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out and a runner on third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a... Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Adrian.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. At the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable Cody Allen. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Now playing right field, number 30.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Lindor is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Pena. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Luke Gregerson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 44. Luke Gregerson.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Look out. 2-0 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. hit sharply toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ken Giles. His record is now 1-0.